Hello, welcome to from Wisconsin, CLSB Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. So I haven't really said much about the leadership and where it's headed as far as the Democratic Party goes, and got a couple of just I'm not quite. I know Schumer is trying to be the statesman. He's trying. I've read a bunch of articles. I know what he's trying to do. Um, but I mean, he's. I think much like Harry Reid. And believe me, Harry Reid is the reason all of this has happened because Harry Reid's the reason the Supreme Court went the way it did. They just, I mean, Harry Reid thought McConnell was going to play by the same rules. And I think Schumer's also stuck in that same problem. I think that he thinks the Republicans still play by rules. And the Senate's the worst. They always think, oh, the Republicans are playing by these sets of rules. No, they're not. They're absolutely not playing by any set of rules I've ever seen. So today I'd like to discuss a little bit about what is wrong, what is going on with the Democratic leadership. Now, there's a lot of the Senate's old. There's a lot to be, there's a lot to be said for politicians moving on and making room for younger, probably more in touch elected officials, and that's pretty low bar in the Senate. I mean, once you're a U.S. senator, I'm not quite sure how in touch you are, um, but I mean, we've got problems with the Senate in Pennsylvania. I mean, why? What happened was Schumer gave all these guys cover so they could play nice because they're just trying to survive the next 2 to 4 years without having their state gutted by orange idiot in the White House. So what we're looking at here is kind of what we saw in the lead up when we were trying to get the ACA passed. You had senators like Lincoln out of Arkansas and a few others that absolutely could have passed a much better ACA than the one we got. But no, they were trying to save their seats, which were unsavable, um, in an effort to maintain control and power. Never mind what happens to the rest of us. And I mean, I hope and I know there are 10 primaries that are going to happen over the next 4 to 6 years. And it's going to be all 10 of those guys who voted with the Trump administration for that extension on the it's not even a bill. It's a bill that guts a bunch of programming and then they have to deal with it again in September, which by the way, September will have a government shutdown because I don't think Schumer's stupid enough to make this mistake again. And the amount of pressure that he's been under over the last 50, 60 hours reads pretty clear. So, um, you know, I think when Schumer went and voted for those guys, I had people calling me saying, "When's ACA? When is AOC going to primary him? Because I'll work for her for free." And these are like 25-year veterans in campaigning and political organizing that are like, "I'm going to do it for free. I'll run somebody against that guy." So that's where they're at. So I feel like much like the Tea Party, because when Obama got elected, that's what created the Tea Party. But if you remember, a lot of the older guard from the Republican Party were pushed out of their party. And therefore, if you look at the math, the Republicans are much younger in Congress than the Democrats. It's because of that purge in 2010 that they had. And, a lot of young guns came in, and some that aren't there anymore, others that are still alive and well. Um, anyway, they came in and lowered the average age of the Republican Party in leadership. I mean, now look at them. I mean, they're cleaning our clocks. So yeah, I think that our leadership's probably in for that kind of dynamic change. I don't think Jeffries is going anywhere, honestly, because if anything, what's weird is the House is the group that's sticking together and being organized and being 100%, and the Senate's just like boop, boop, nothing. everyone's going to follow these rules. They're not going to follow those rules. Schumer, I know you don't watch me, but come on. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I just had to talk about it a little bit, get it off my chest. Again, thank you all for watching and subscribing. If you like to support this channel, we have a PayPal. I'm deep in Wisconsin. I do a quick update. Green Bay's looking good. We're definitely hitting our turf. I have secret maps on the other side of the screen that you can't see, but I can assure you they are moving across, and it's been awesome. And we're hitting our numbers, and Milwaukee's looking good. Racine's looking good. Madison's looking like Madison, which is that's one thing everyone doesn't understand about capital cities and states. They're like an oasis of their own. I lived in Austin for 12 years. I'm telling you, it's an oasis. So they're doing their thing. So all the Pistons are running here in Wisconsin. So April 1st should be really interesting. And I'm going to, as it gets closer to the election day, I'll be doing more updates. All right, everybody. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll talk to you guys later.